Glory be to God. Glory be to God in the highest. You see, on your Ife had been a subject of ridicule. Well, such is life. He who wears the cap knows how heavy it is, knows how tight or loose it feels. Oni of Ife, Oni of Ife, Oni of Ife, Adeyeye Ogunwusi, and his third wife, Olori Tobi, have welcomed twins. Now, this is not like, but it's been there. It's about some couple of days ago, I think maybe 7 days ago or thereabout. It's been there, but I didn't say nothing about it because we have actually gone back to back on Ooni of Ife. You know how his marriage broke apart and how terrible things happened and how the oracle of his ancestors told him the only solution to this is for you to marry as much as possible. Have many in your palace. And these women running away, escaping, you getting wrong women and all of that will stop. Recall, Ooni of Ife brought a lady from Edo State, Benin, I think she's Benin, and she ran away from the palace. She's quiet. She's not like Olori Shilekwala. Are we still gonna call her Olori? After all, she is the mother of a prince. Sorry. So Olori Shilekwala did hers on social media. Ours was the loudest. I mean, social media handled it like, because she brought social media into it. She's 20 something, so maybe, but she's a prophetess, evangelist prophetess, tall porcelain skin. In fact, some people are saying the reason why Kwam won, that's why Shayinde decided to bring in Rocco, is for her to be able to, match not this woman that is not too tall, like someone to match with royalty. You know what I mean? But we are not going to talk about that. We just want to congratulate Ooni of Ife. The monarch broke the news on social media and last week Saturday, and he said, "Glory be to God, great things He has done. Hearty congratulations to the entire house of Oduduwa and Olori Tobiloba, who today birthed a prince and princess to the royal throne of Oduduwa. Mother and children are doing well to the glory of God. Ooni of Ife." Ooni of Ife. But we are glad because a lot of people were throwing stones at Ooni of Ife back then. They said, this Ooni is like, he has this, he can't have children, he has spiritual wife, he has this and that, he has this and that. A lot of arrows thrown at him. There was a time he even spoke about what he experiences as a person when he goes to party. People just look at him like the king is okay. They will not even come and say, "King, do you want to drink water?" He said he has to now call someone and say, "Hey, bring me water to drink. Bring me something to at least sip." Kings cannot drink publicly, particularly paramount leaders and rulers like this. You can't see them eating, drinking. So when you invite them to any function, you have to package the king's food, separately. He's not going to eat. It's not an easy task. Imagine him sitting down for hours in a party and he cannot drink, he cannot eat. It's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. So we want to say thank God for this one. Ooni married Olori Tobi, his youngest queen, on October 9th, 2022, after 6 years of both of them, according to what we heard, working for him. I don't know the type of work. Now, Queen expressed her gratitude on many occasions, and look at her. She's pretty. Let's forget it. She's looking nice. She's looking Olori. She's pretty anyway. She's very pretty. She's a pretty woman. So we are glad that she got herself a twin. She's the owner of QTP Luxury Fashion. She's also, according to what we heard, she's skillful in, she's a 3D artist. I don't know what that means. And the thing is that she's just, great. She's from Okitipupa in Ondo State. And she was once an ex-beauty queen, crowned winner of the World Miss University Africa, WMUA, as pretty as, 22 2012, not so long ago. So she's a fashion entrepreneur, a model, and a graduate of marine science from the University of Lagos. I didn't say marine spirit, oh. Before people start saying, oh, no, marine science. Marine science. Marine science. She's a pretty woman. She's a pretty lady. So congratulations to the king on this one. Although it came a bit late, but, we just felt like, there was a time we went back to back, like I said, on Ooni of Ife. We went back to back on him, things that were happening. Yeah, and, we cannot. Shile Konla was giving us the update, like light and darkness cannot cohabit together. And moreover, she thought she could change Ooni of Ife. She thought she could change the palace and turn them into like serious worship of Yeshua, of Jesus Christ. And you know how these things does not connect together. You are trying to cast out deity, spirits that Ooni of Ife pay homage to. It's just not going to work. It's not going to work. People knew already that that marriage will break apart, and it did break apart because somehow it seems Ooni of Ife wasn't happy about the character, attitude, behavior of the family, the family members of Shile Konla. No, not at all. He wasn't happy with some of the attitude and behavior of many of them, but that's gone. What can we say about this? It's gone. It's gone. Everyone has moved on. She's not married yet, that we know. We don't know if she's married to anyone, but she has the prince. She gave birth to a child too. One. She has that to take care of, to mind. Kings do not have time to start benching a woman to get pregnant anymore. Science has made it easier. Science has made it easy. You can just opt for IVF and you stress yourself less. Don't forget that there are a lot of women in that palace that Ooni of Ife needs to service. He needs to service them. He has a lot of them. Some that have kids already, and he just decided to bring them in. I don't know. The king is smart. He knows that if he is to acquire younger ladies, that they will need a lot of, there will be a lot of things to do. So he brought in those that might not necessarily need much, like they won't be looking for, to give birth. They will be looking at getting pregnant and all of that. He brought all of those people together and brought in someone that, someone that that he is sure would need a baby. So I can as well say the king did the right thing. He made it juicy, like he made it appealing to a lot of people. Now you will barely see people dragging Ooni of Ife on social media. No, not at all. You barely find people dragging him like how they dragged him back in those days, like, oh, Ooni of Ife. No. He's now, being respected as paramount ruler.